hello everyone.
How's it going?
Andrea.
Hey.
Mark's here. Sean's on. So, I think we got everybody to check. Anybody is still staying in? Okay. Alright, so this is largely to tell you about everything we've been doing and how the new virtual training will work. Please ask questions if you have questions. I'm happy to answer them. I've been working on this for the past week and I have all the answers, hopefully, on how to do everything. So there are two new services, the virtual private training and the virtual fitness classes. The virtual private training, we are going to build you a new custom workout with the equipment you have in the space that you have. The workouts will be provided to you via a private track on SugarWOD so you can see them in advance. And we're going to do them with you in real time through Zoom or through FaceTime. If you're a coach and you are an Apple user, we use FaceTime as well. And I'm able to make corrections. I've done a couple of sessions already. I'm able to see the positions, to give specific warm-ups, to give specific cool-downs, and to make corrections and change the workout just like you can do in real time, except it's in your house, which is really nice. All the workouts are done in advance, so when you sign up, it takes me a couple of days. It is challenging to write the workouts with specific equipment. We have to rethink the whole programs, but it comes out very nicely. It makes the session run much smoother. You'll know exactly what you'll be doing, or at least you'll know the names of the exercises anyway. Some members prefer to do the workouts on their own and get support on how to do them with either videos or call, and you can do that. Or you can do it in person. When you have a virtual private training, you basically get those number of sessions to book. You'll see on Zen Planner, which I will share my screen so everybody can see that. Share. And I click on calendar. You'll see I put on my schedule, and I have to put it on for our coaches too. I'm going to do that tomorrow once I get their schedule. You can book sessions just like you would normally, and instead of actually coming in, it'll have our meeting link. The meeting link is static, and it's always the number that you called if you're working with me. It's my phone number, and it's always the same. But you'll see that on the member app, and then you basically sign into there, and I'll be there in your living room or your basement as needed. So that's really how you book your sessions and you pick your times. One thing I'd like everybody to send me today is what times are you working out now? I talked with some of our coaches about that, and all the times that people do stuff is now different. So if there are certain times that you're looking for, let us know, because we're going to put times on the schedule. Hold on, I got some people in our waiting room. Hello, everybody that just joined. We're going over the virtual private training. And I was telling everybody about letting me know, either through an email or calling me, generally what times you're looking for. People's schedules will all change because of this. They're working from home. And my initial thought was to just keep the times that you normally had come in before. So we have I have put some middle day and some Saturday times. But if there are times that you're looking for, let me know, because I won't put them on if I don't know to put them on. And I have to ask coaches and things like that to do that. As it applies to virtual private training, we decided to keep all the packs separate and membership separate. It stops a lot of complications. So your membership will be frozen, your in-person membership, until whatever time Virginia allows us to reopen, which might be 2 or 3 months from what the last meeting was. So that's all going to be held separate, and you don't have any worry about sessions, losing sessions or anything else. Zen Planner has a very good full functionality. So all that is going to be done automatically for you. Virtual private training is a separate membership. It is the same pricing as our personal training, even though we do get a bit more with it. because you do get your program written on SugarWOD in advance with your equipment. So that's the main points of the virtual personal training. Does anybody have any questions on how it works, what's involved? Ask away. All right, well, I guess I did a halfway decent job of explaining that. All right. Okay, so let's talk about how to see your workouts on SugarWOD, because some people have had some trouble with that. So there's two ways I can show you. I created a video and I put it on YouTube, which I'm going to pull up for everybody. And the video goes through a whole demonstration of how to basically navigate all of the different features. I did like a tutorial video. Get shareable link. So as I go through here, so I'm kind of frozen here. This is where everybody's missing it. If you notice here, I'm on the whiteboard. This is the kind of where it starts. And if you notice right where it says workout of the day, there's a little drop down arrow. You have to click there. And when you click there, which I do with the arrow there, you can see it opens up the different workouts. Here I'm scrolling down, and there, when I click on it, it'll open up the different tracks. So if you have one of our either the workout programs like Simply Fit, or you have the virtual private training or our virtual classes, they're all going to be here, and that's where you're going to see them. The workout of the day won't be populated. I use that for the classes, in-person classes. So that's really where you find it. And then once you have your private track, you can access all the different workouts for the week. You can also, SugarWOD also allows you to log in to the website. It doesn't have much website logging, but you can see all the different workouts. And you just select your track and you go through. The rest of this video that I put into the chat gives you a tutorial of how to log your own workouts and some of the other features of it. I did a whole big video explaining how all that stuff works. Okay. Any questions on how to find your workouts on SugarWOD?
You guys, one question. You guys sent us like a couple emails ago, or maybe a couple weeks ago, like username and password. That's what we use, right? And then we could reset it, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe.
So your SugarWOD access is tied directly to your Zen Planner ID.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's the same one. Okay. Maybe I was confusing it with another app.
I didn't send anything new. If it should be the same.
Okay.
So if you don't know your SugarWOD password, it will recognize you as a user with your, as long as you use the same email address.
Yeah.
There is a trick though, when you sign up with SugarWOD, make sure you click join my box. It'll ask you if you're an independent athlete to join your box. A box is a gym, and if you're in CrossFit.
Oh, okay.
And yes, Stand Still is a CrossFit affiliate. Join the box, you'll find Stand Still Fitness. Join, the screen will turn blue with our color blue, and then you'll know you're in the right place.
Okay.
If it's red, that means you're in the general CrossFit one, and you won't be able to see any of the tracks. And so that's,
got it.
some people have had some trouble with that too. The 3 classes we're going to do, the yoga class, the Bodyweight Metcon, and the Beyond Stretch, you're going to have a private track for all 3 of those classes, and you'll see what the workouts are. If you want to see them in advance, they'll be listed on those tracks if you have those on your account. As far as the classes go, I'm going to follow the Alignment 88 program for yoga that I do with most of you. It is a well-balanced yoga program where you're going to learn all the different poses. It's very scalable, and it works for people of all really different levels. And again, I'll be able to see you in real time. and be able to coach everybody and make corrections on their form. Yoga works very nicely because you don't have to move a lot. There's no special equipment. It's really easy for coaching virtually. The Bodyweight Metcon, I'm going to design the program so there's no equipment required. A lot of people have different equipment. I've been building workouts for people, and everybody's got different equipment. And so we're really going to stage the workouts so that you really don't need any equipment, balancing out as much as we can. This way, you don't feel like you can't do any of the different workouts because you don't need anything special for it. Some people have jump ropes, some people have dumbbells, everybody does something different. And so it's going to be a pure conditioning style workout that will be space conscious. And then the last one we're doing is the Beyond Stretch. The Beyond Stretch class I've been teaching, it won't be much different than what you've done it with me before. I usually coach that in front of people and give them cues and explain everything. And that should be almost exactly like it was in terms of the way we implement it, which is great. You will see that I have some suggested equipment, a PVC pole, 2 lacrosse balls, and 2 yoga blocks. They are optional. You can use anything from like a broomstick, any kind of stick you may have. There's a couple exercises we may use for that. They'll be listed too if that particular workout's going to require them. Any kind of ball will work. If you don't have a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball will work. Again, it gives some variety so we can, have your hands closed or not. If you don't actually have access to it, you'll still be able to make things work. I will take some sessions may use like a roller too. Most people have a roller. If you don't have a roller, you can definitely use a wine bottle. I know all the women here have wine bottles, so that will work also. And then yoga blocks. Unlike yoga where they're more directly useful, we're using them most more to sit on or to raise up your feet or your hands. Textbooks will work and so on. That all said, I do have lots of extras of these equipment, and anybody who needs to borrow it can certainly borrow it. Just let me know when you want to come by, and I can have you borrow it. I have like 40 PVC poles, so we're good on that. That's the major way the classes are going to work. Anybody have any questions and times? So initially, the times the classes they're already on the schedule. They're Mondays and Wednesdays and Saturdays. As I get my coaches up to speed and running, we'll be adding more classes. I have to talk with Tim to maybe teach some more yoga for us and things like that. I'm going to add more. I know there's not too many on, but I have to scale it up. And so that's certainly within the plan to do as well. What else? What other questions do you guys have?
Paul, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jay.
So the classes, you're going to do them live, and then you're going to keep some of them so we could do them at our own convenience? Is that the case?
Thank you. Yeah, I meant to talk about that. So my plan, and I have to see how it works, is to maybe record some of the classes so that we can create like an offline class, like maybe earlier in the day or the day before. As far as I know, Zoom has that functionality. I don't know how hard it's going to be and how big these files are and whether or not they're easy to port. So I think for a lot of people, it will work well because even though maybe you can't participate directly in the class, you're going to see the class, you can be with other people, and it's like a recorded class. That's my plan, provided that it works the way that I hope it will work. In which case, then I'll put the classes on in the morning, and we'll see. As Zenplan has some limitations with having the same room and things like that, so I may need to distribute it to the newsletter. I have to work out how I can get that content to the people who have a membership. Maybe I put it on SugarWOD, might be what I wind up doing. I'll have to work through that. Once I have some classes that are recorded to use that for, and I will figure it out. But yes, that's my plan with the classes to give some more times for people so that they don't make it. Other questions? All right.
So, and if we want to,
Go ahead.
if we want to do the private training, let you know the equipment we have?
Yes, you have to send me an email with what equipment you have at home. And I know what kind of, for you, Philip, I know what kind of workouts you want to do, what your goals are. So yes, send me what you have, and then I'm going to build the program around exactly what you have at home. And that's really how it works. Looking at your calendar, Philippa, I finally got it pulled up. You'll see your first workout I posted for Monday, April 6th, and then there's one on April 8th. So you'll see those workouts. I can always move them to another day too, but you can do them in advance too if you want to. But they're all on there, and they go for the rest of the month.